I'm Drake May, and from my family to yours, have a safe and happy New Year.
Next on All Access.
I'm Dan Roach. AFC East, check. What's next on Mike Vrabel's checklist? We'll hear from the players about that.
It was really cool to be able to celebrate that for a moment, and now we're on to chasing more goals.
I'm Mike Reiss. In this week's X's and O's, Mike Vrabel highlights the special traits of quarterback Drake May.
And then again, the ball placement on the move, really out there where only one guy's going to be able to make a play on it.
I know the division's all wrapped up. I'm Paul Perillo, and I'm going to tell you why the Patriots still need to get this victory against Miami.
And I'm Steve Burton. Those stories plus the latest tales from the tailgate.
That one's mine.
All Access begins right now. A dominant performance, plus some help from the city of brotherly love, equals a division championship for the Patriots. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Patriots All Access. I'm Steve Burton, and Happy New Year to you all. New England closes out the 2025 regular season with a 4:25 finale against the Miami Dolphins at Gillette Stadium. Here are the playoff scenarios to be aware of on Sunday. A Denver win against the Justin Herbert-less LA Chargers clinches the #1 seed for the Broncos, regardless of the Patriots' result. However, a New England win coupled with a Denver loss gives the Patriots the #1 seed. And just to cover all the bases, New England could drop to #3 if they lose and Jacksonville beats Tennessee. Did you get all that? We'll look at all the potential playoff opponents later on in the show. But the only opponent that matters are the Miami Dolphins right now. We'll break down the Dolphins. But first, we'll enjoy the sights and sounds from the beatdown of the Jets. How about that, buddy? How about that?
Welcome to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey for a matchup here in Week 17 of the NFL season of the 12-3 New England Patriots and the 3-12 New York Jets.
Yes, sir. Drink it over. No, here, use this one. Please drink it over.
Drake to the best. Drake.
Get it down there.
Thank you so much.
Let's win the division today.
I like your thinking.
Hammer, this was on the ball.
Time to go. Time to go. Money! Time to get money. Let's go. Money on the floor. What we gonna do with it? It's money on the floor. What we gonna do with it? We gonna pick it up. We gonna let it beat. And let's have fun. Let's hang out. Let's do what you do. Game on me. Game on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey, let's go, DB.
Turn. Opportunity. All right. Opportunity. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Henry motions to the right. May pulls away, hand play fake, throws it to the end zone. For Hooper, back line, touchdown Patriots. Austin with a tumbling grab, and New England strikes first on the game's opening drive.
Way to be, fellas.
Change at the line on the 3rd down and 9, just under the 10-minute mark. 7-0 New England. The snap to Cook, a blitz coming. Quick throw is out to the right. It's caught by Mitchell on the outside, but as he curled back, Carlton Davis throws him to the far side.
Nice job. 3 and out. Good tackle. Good tackle.
That's how to start out, 3 and out. DBs are tackling. We're stopping the run. Now just don't get bored doing it.
Now on a 3rd down and 7. Patriots with 10 first downs done for the Jets. Cook's going to lob a throw to the left side for Adonai Mitchell. Picked off. Jalen Hawkins has it, and he steps across the back. Motions left, pass to the right flat for Brees Hall off numbers 4-1. Jack Gibbons had it contained. fake and a bootleg to the right. He throws it toward the end zone. The pass with a diving reception. That's the rookie, Efton Chism III. From 13 losses to 13 wins under head coach Mike Vrabel.
Warriors. Come on. How about that, buddy? How about that? Go, boys. Bring it. Look at that, like that sign out there on the highway said, road work continues, 42-10. Fellas, we talked about this unfinished business. Okay, I'm proud of you for the way that you came out. I'm proud of you for the way you kept your composure. You understand me? Okay, I know it's not easy out there. Okay, but I appreciate you for being the team that we are and believing in our identity, believing in each other. Okay, we're just, again, we still got some business to finish, but when they put us on the road, we started in Miami, we finished in New York. Okay, and it was a great team win and a lot of great efforts, and everybody helped us. Okay, but I'm glad we got number 10 pulling the trigger. So again, take care of our bodies. It's late in the season, fellas. The workouts, the conditioning, we have to have a mindset that there's a lot of work left. Okay, and what we've done, okay, is pretty special. But we got to keep thinking ahead. Okay, but I appreciate everything that you guys have done. Drake, break them down. Hey, love you guys, man. Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. Hey, pass on me. Pass on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you just cannot get enough of a winning locker room, folks. Welcome to our Bob's Discount Furniture Studios with Paul Perillo and Mike Dussault, who's filling in for Mike Reiss. You'll see Mike Reiss a little later on in the show. Good teams are supposed to dominate bad teams. Is that what we saw with this Patriots game?
I would say so. You know, 5 possessions, 5 touchdowns. You got complimentary stuff on both sides of the ball. You go down, score 7-0, 3 and out. Score 14-0, 3 and out. So it really was just an all-around dominant performance. You wanted to take a team like the Jets, Steve, that has lost a lot of personnel, and you want to make them look like they don't have a lot of personnel. That's exactly what they got exposed. Absolutely.
They did, and even the Patriots had some injuries, too, that you weren't sure about. How's this all going to play out once they get into the game?
Good point.
Both sides of the ball, you got an early turnover that kept that train rolling, and Drake May, he was on fire.
It is all about next guys stepping up, and that's exactly what the Patriots are doing right now.
Yeah, and you know what I kind of liked about it? Because if you had, coming off an emotional win in Baltimore, it would have been easy to sort of overlook a team that's downtrodden like New York is. But because you had those guys out, you had some new guys that were going to be filling in. They're not going to be overlooking anyone, Mike. They want to put their best effort forward. Guys like Kyle Williams and Efton Chism, they were getting a chance to play a little bit more. They're going to have their full attention.
Yeah, and those are guys who might get a chance in the playoffs, too. We don't know how the rest of these injuries are going to play out, so getting that experience, big key for them. Also say the 8-0 road record, that was on their mind going into this game. That was motivation as well.
All right, I got to go there. MVP, Drake May. Top dog?
He's my top dog. He has been for a while. Now, I understand that Matthew Stafford, Rams quarterback, his season has been terrific. And statistically, he's been really, really good. I just feel like May deserves more points for doing, I think, more with less. Stafford has Puka Nacua and those great running backs and Devontae Adams. And again, no disrespect to what he's done in L.A., I just think May has done more with a team that doesn't have as much personnel.
Yeah, I'm with Paul, and what a remarkable journey to watch May over the course of this season. We watched them all during training camp. There were some ups and downs. You saw some glimpses of the big playability down the field. But once we got into the regular season, maybe a little bit of a slow start, Paul, but from that point on, it was bombs away. He's just tearing teams apart down the field.
All right, guys, don't go far, because we got you coming up a little later on the show. We'll be back with more Patriots All Access right after this.
Coming up on All Access.
Tales from the tailgate, Italian style.
Gonna stuff it with some fresh herbs, some garlic as well, prosciutto. These came out really nice. I like those a lot. They really came out great. Look at that.
But first, our conversation with Mike Vrabel.
For the players and the staff to be able to follow that game and allow us to kind of celebrate together after a great trip to New York.
You're watching Patriots All Access.
Patriots All Access is brought to you by Bank of America. What would you like the power to do? And by Sports Illustrated Tickets. 50 million sports, concerts, and theater tickets. Same seats, better prices. Fans deserve better. And by Cross Insurance, the official insurance broker of the New England Patriots.
I'm Christian Gonzalez, and from my family to yours, have a safe and happy New Year.
Welcome back to All Access. With the division title wrapped up, there's still business to attend to, plus some troubling off-the-field news, as Dan Roach explains.
After a thrashing of the Jets in New Jersey and a Bills loss to the Eagles in Buffalo Sunday night, the Patriots arrived at Gillette Stadium, having accomplished a Mike Vrabel goal for the first time since 2019. And the Patriots are AFC East champions.
Yeah, that was one of the goals that we set forth. Like Coach Vrabel said in the team meeting today, it's a goal, you check the box and you move forward.
Awesome team goal. It took everybody throughout the whole season to get that done, so it was really cool to be able to celebrate that for a moment, and now we're on to chasing more goals.
Off the field, it was an eventful week for the team. First, Stephon Diggs faces a charge of felony strangulation. One day later, Christian Barmore was charged with a domestic assault, charges both players vehemently denied.
We've taken the allegations very seriously, and I don't think we have to jump to any sort of conclusions right now, and let the process take its toll.
As a captain, what kind of things are you saying to your team in these situations?
Yeah, the main thing is to control what we can control. Everything that comes down in the building and focusing on Miami is the main objective.
Next up for the Pats, they look for a strong finish as they meet the Dolphins Sunday in the regular season finale here at Gillette Stadium.
We're just focused on, going out there. We have a job to do, a home game, and going out there in a division opponent and putting our best foot forward and wanting to get a win at home.
I think it's a great time to work in practice and work in the game on catching a groove and continue to try to get better and try to catch a stride coming into the playoffs. It's like we're playing our best football.
Here's this week's Next Gen Stat, brought to you by AWS. On Efton Chism's first career TD, he was the second fastest player during the play, reaching a max speed of 17.37 miles per hour. Chism's separation at the time of the pass was 1.1 yards and 0.9 yards when the ball arrived.
Touchdown, Patriots!
The completion probability was 28.6%.
Chism just beats him there. Nice catch.
All right, Dan Roach, thank you very much. Joining me now is Patriots wide receiver Efton Chism III. Good to see you, my man.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Let me ask you this right out of the gate. Injuries hit the position group. You knew you needed to be ready.
Yes, sir.
What was your week of preparation like?
Yeah, for me, Coach Vrabel talks about it, just preparing as a starter every week. And so, the week didn't really change. Maybe added a couple things here, a couple new walkthroughs and stuff. But, man, I always just try to stay consistent with that process week to week. So I was always trying to be ready to go.
Second series of the game, you're already up 7-0.
Yeah.
You catch a pass over the middle. You stumble just a little bit. Were you mad you didn't want to score? Were you mad you didn't score?
I was mad. Definitely excited, to get that first catch, and I think the legs were just a little too excited, and they just started stumbling. But
did you see you had a chance?
I knew it. I caught it, and I was like, ooh, ah.
Third quarter, in the red zone, you do score. Take me to that moment, what that moment was like, and could you feel how happy everybody was for you?
Yeah, it was super special, especially when you kind of go back and see all the photos and the videos of all the guys getting around you and just celebrating, and, truly kind of warmed my heart a little bit, because just knowing that we got such a great group of guys from all positions celebrating with me, it was pretty special.
We always hear, Efton Chism, hardest work on the team. First one in, last one to leave. Are you really the first one in and last one to leave?
I don't know. I don't know. I get here pretty early, and I stay pretty late. That's all I can say.
It's a week-to-week league.
Yeah.
Receivers could come back this week.
Mm-hmm.
Will your week of preparation be any different?
No, I don't think so. I think regardless of who's suiting and who's up and who's playing, I always feel like I want to be ready to go and, bring that attitude and effort and whatever throughout the week to help the guys get better as well.
And how much fun are you having?
Oh, all types of fun. Definitely super surreal. Been an awesome experience, and I love it here, and I'm so very blessed and thankful to be here.
Hey, man, we're thankful to have you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good luck against Miami.
Thank you.
Efton Chism III, our guest. We'll be back more on Patriots All Access right after this.
I'm Robert Spillane, and from my family to your family, have a safe and happy New Year.
Comes down to this. Allen looking to throw. Preston throws.
Congrats, buddy. April 7th, we said 3 things. Win the division, host home playoff games, compete for championships. Okay? So we got the first one taken care of. This season is far from being over. Okay? We can celebrate this and enjoy this. It's far from being over. So congratulations. Okay, all the credit goes to you guys.
Welcome back to Patriots All Access. I'm Mike Reiss in for Scott Zolak with Mike Vrabel. Mike, first, congratulations on AFC East Championship.
Well, I appreciate it. What a nice surprise, a nice Christmas gift from you to be able to host the show. I'm excited, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, we saw the great video of the team on the buses coming back to the stadium. You've been part of a lot of AFC East or AFC Division Championships as a player, as a coach. How unique was this one, being on the bus, coming back in the garage with the hats and t-shirts?
Yeah, it kind of all just worked out. And the timing of it was perfect. And for the players and the staff to be able to follow that game and allow us to kind of celebrate together after a great trip to New York to come back. And I had suggested, I said, should we try to get everybody in the team room? And Stretch is like, I don't know if that's going to happen. He goes, let's just set it up and go in the garage. And we were thankful that there was some, equipment staff that could get those things out. And, I just wanted to, enjoy that with the players and like you said, some of the family and the staff that was there. So it turned out good.
Great job by the equipment staff. We saw them on last week's show in the video. Mike, I was there at your introductory press conference almost a year ago as we sit there.
You don't miss much, so I'm sure you were.
In the front row with the camera, right? And you laid out goals for the team. The first one was win the AFC East, host home playoff games, compete for championships. In your first year here, what does it mean to accomplish the first one?
Just that we got the right people in the building at the right time. And it always comes down to the players. And we wanted to put a great program around them with the coaching staff and the support staff and everything else that touches the players. We try to do that. And then, they did a great job. And again, we have a lot of work to do and things that we need to focus on as we wrap up this regular season. But I appreciate their efforts. I say that all the time. I'm proud to coach them, and I'm proud to, and I enjoy watching them play.
The final game at home against the Dolphins. What
the most important one.
Yeah, and what are you seeing from them?
Well, they're 5-2 in their last 7 games. Yeah. They've caused and they forced, I believe, 13 turnovers in those 7 games. And in the 5 wins, they've also caused 13 turnovers. So they're turning the ball over, and so when they weren't able to do that, they didn't come out on top. So obviously our ability to take care of the football and make great decisions with it, whether we're throwing it or whether we hand it off to somebody, that's going to be paramount. The explosive run game that obviously everybody is aware of, the ability to hand the ball off in a lot of unique ways, give them credit for a very good scheme and also an elite runner. And so that's going to be difficult, and that's going to be a huge challenge every time you play them is trying to limit the X plays and the team speed that they have.
still an opportunity for the team to improve the playoff seeding. In a game like this, how much do you have someone on staff just sort of keeping an eye on other things and how you maybe manage the game?
Yeah, I just think that we have to, where we're at right now, we have to play to win these games, and we have to, obviously be smart if the situation dictates itself. But I would have no idea right now to do anything other than play everybody that's healthy and that to get them ready for the playoffs, but to try to win another game here at home.
And in the perfect world, with Milton coming back, Will Campbell going to start practicing off of IR, how much would you like to get him some snaps before getting into the playoffs?
Well, I mean, I think that like I said, if they're healthy enough to be active, then they're healthy enough to play, and they need to play. And that's, both of those guys, that's a long time. Four games or 5 or 6 weeks. That's quite an extended period of absence. So we'll have to make sure that they're ready to go and that they play. If they're healthy enough to be active, they're healthy enough to play.
So that's enough questions from me, but let's go to the Sports Illustrated Tickets question of the week, and it's from Cameron. And Cameron is curious as, what is your head coaching philosophy on when is the right time to pull players from games, knowing you only have 47, 48 players at a game?
Yep, and like Mike mentioned, 48 players are active on game day. We get a 49th one if you have a third quarterback on the roster. But then keep in mind that 2 of the 48 are a quarterback and his backup. That takes you to 46. You have a punter, a kicker, and a long snapper. That takes you to 43. So the numbers start to dwindle. And just, I think it's just a case-by-case basis in last week's game. We wanted to get Drake a series in the third quarter whenever that happened. And then we went down and we were able to score. And felt like that was the right time to start making some of those substitutions and getting guys opportunities to play.
All right. If you'd like to ask the coach a question, patriots.com/askthecoach. Mike, I am fired up for X's and O's. I think it's one of the best segments.
Oh, I'm sure you dissect everything.
I love it. Love learning. More Patriots All Access right after this.
Coming up on Patriots All Access. A look back at one of the most memorable Dolphins games here at Gillette.
Snow is flying everywhere. What a sight.
You're watching Patriots All Access.
Patriots All Access is brought to you by Gillette. Gillette's best shave is now the best a fan can get. Get it while you can at Gillette.com/NFL.
Hi, I'm Trevion Henderson, and from my family to yours, have a safe and happy New Year's.
Welcome back to All Access. Sunday's game is a regular season home finale for the Patriots. It's the last regular season game to grill your steak tips, peppers, and onions. And on the latest installment of Tales from the Tailgate, presented by Bud Light, we meet a man who combines the tailgate staples with an Italian flair.
We're gonna pound it out flat. We're gonna stuff it with some fresh herbs, some garlic as well, prosciutto. Roll that up. We're gonna use some skewers, and we're gonna make little beef pinwheels out of this right here. That one's mine. Yay! These came out really nice. I like those a lot. They really came out great. Look at that. No sides, no green, just meat. Well, parsley, but that's kind of green.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of them got little. That's the little end. Isn't it cute? Oh, I'm gonna eat this one. Oh yeah. It's hot. All right, we're gonna start with the easy stuff. We'll start with our steak tips. There we go. Learn how to cook, sitting in my Nana's kitchen, watching her do her thing. Enjoyed that. Makes you, food is love. You start cooking for your friends and they enjoy it and you want to do that. It's something that you just kind of fall into eventually. And then we started tailgating and I started experimenting with some stuff with tailgating. Give the old massage. Now, of course, the chicken wings. I just love putting my heart into it. And, you know, when you do the right thing, and everybody really enjoys it. Koopy, it's my nickname from when I was a kid. And, well, it stuck. At tailgate, we're gonna be doing some pinwheel beef, some lamb lollipops, both marinated, some steak tips, and chicken wings. We're gonna trim up this French lamb rack. We're gonna make lamb lollipops, so they're all individuals, and you just grab them and go. Put a little salt in there and some garlic. Get that good garlic in there. These. Where you think you're going? I love cooking. I put my heart into it. And everybody can tell because everybody loves everything that I pull off that grill.
Oh.
Hey, it's mine. What's up, man? How are you doing, guys?
Good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Not a lot, Reiss. Trying to run through the van.
Hey, got that heat. Monday Night Football, we haven't been here in a long time. Let's beat this other New York team's ass and send them home cold.
Beat the Giants!
Beat the Giants! Let's go, Patriots! When it comes to cooking, believe me, I ain't humble. That grill is mine. Nobody works the grill. It's like, Mark, here, go enjoy the tailgate. It's like, man, I am enjoying the tailgate. They look perfect. They feel good. They feel right. Yeah, dig in, brother. Yeah, that's my guy. It's just a 4-hour party.
Shot!
10 cc's!
You may remember me from visiting my tailgate. My name's Shannon. I'm the mayor of fun. And at Monday Night Football, I'm here with Bud Light. Here you are, Mark.
Woo! Christmas comes early! Let's go! Welcome to Monday Night Football, baby. It doesn't get better than this.
Cheers to the Pats!
Cheers to the Pats! Go, Bud Light!
You know what time it is. Do.
Superman time. Things start changing. Here we go.
Give the camera what they want.
Superman time. Man of Steel, baby. Let's go, Patriots!
Monday Night Football.
I feel like I embody him a little bit because the line Superman is, I'm here to help. Who are you? I'm a friend. Everybody loves a nice hot chicken wing on a cold night. He's my official wing taster. It's hot, brother. It's hot. My man has no feeling in his life. Look at this. Yeah? We good?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Good. That's how you know it's a good one. When it comes right off the bone.
You know, when the season's over, I feel like I'm losing something. Something falls out of my life once everything is finished up. Ryan, don't eat over the rest of the wings, you dirty boy.
I did it. I'm over here. Stupendous. Good, just eat it. Eat for real. How is that? Amazing. Amazing. Just like the Pats. Let's go.
The food is great. I tried a couple of new things. Everybody loved. And we all got to be here together, and that's the best part of it. Out of his mind, crazy.
77 straight games I've been to. I wouldn't do it every week if it wasn't for these guys and Shannon and the crew over there. I wouldn't do it.
That's why, right there. Get out of here, no.
Alert the press, we are back.
We might lose the game, but we never lose the tailgate. Woo! Woo!
Pats fans, before we take on the Dolphins, I've got a quick ask. Rivalries matter, preparation matters, and right now, animals and shelters need us to show up. Before kickoff, help us start the day with a win by donating pet food to animals in need. The Patriots program will be collecting dog food donations when we host Miami in Week 18. You can also donate online at patriots.com/Patriots. Bring the noise, bring the passion, and bring the food. Let's take care of business before the game even starts. Go Pats.
Hi, I'm Carlton Davis, and from my family to yours, have a safe and happy New Year's.
14 of the 2003 season produced one of the most memorable Patriots-Dolphin games of all time. Blizzard conditions hit Foxborough prior to kickoff, creating a winter wonderland inside Gillette Stadium. A defensive struggle ensued.
The reach ahead and he's sacked. The fumble of the play. Ball on the ground. Patriots have it at about their own 29-yard line.
Teddy Bruschi's interception for a touchdown set off a snowball celebration.
Snow is flying everywhere. What a sight.
As the Patriots clinched the AFC East with a 12-0 shutout victory.
All right, we're back with X's and O's with Mike Vrabel. Mike, we're going already up 14-0. Take us away.
Yeah, and so we did get off to a good start, like you said. Defensively here, you know, one thing that we talked about going into the game was no X plays, no points. And so we knew that they had a couple guys that could create X plays. Breece Hall won. Obviously, we saw him, you know, rip one off in fourth quarter. You know, but Adonai Mitchell, you know, and they tried Gonzo. And again, that's what they wanted to try to do. You could see him in press coverage down here. Good technique as he bails out. And the one thing that I really like is when you play a young quarterback, again, sometimes they're going to tell you where they're going with the football. And so as his eyes go over here and he's going to take the one-on-one matchup, which a lot of guys do, that's no secret. But Hawk gets a great break out of the middle of the field. You can see that back pedal. Those are things that we continue to work on. So before the quarterbacks release the ball, you know, Hawk's over here breaking. And again, good coverage, great coverage, no DPI. And then Hawk does a great job of coming over there and high pointing the football. And we'll see here, we can see probably Hawk coming out of the middle of the field as he goes. And I think that's the most important thing, is being able to go and high point this thing. Gonzo, great coverage. And if they're going to try us, we can't fall asleep. And that's a great play, great turnover.
Now let's look at a play with Drake. Little different type of thing here.
You know what I mean? So again, Ramondre, we've snapped it. You know, we'll line him up out everywhere. We've lined Travion and all these guys out. I think the versatility of any of these 5 eligibles has allowed us to do some different formations. As you see here, they pressure. And when they do pressure, sometimes you end up with favorable matchups. And this one, it's Ramondre on a defensive end. You know, he's able to do a nice job of getting vertical, stemming them, and then getting outside. And again, the calm, cool here, just standing in the pocket. We got to do a better job here with the pressure, but just excellent ball placement right here. Again, away from the post safety, out here, out of harm's way. And Ramondre, who's done a great job of catching the football, going all the way back to Miami when we talked about, hey, we just need one play. He makes it down the sidelines. This is another example of him catching the football.
Let's go to special teams here.
So, you know, they got us on a fake earlier. We were there. We weren't able to make the play. You know, we, again, knew that they would be aggressive, certainly in this type of the game where the score is, and having practiced this. Now, this is our great team. These are our defensive guys, and I want you to see, you know, the adjustment here that KC and Durden make. KC jumps out. We get the long side. They bring the wings. They put them over on that side. And then now we're able to, you know, adjust here, set the edge, and create a negative gain here. But this is, you know, well done. You know, Tom and Jeremy had these guys prepared, ready to go. And you can see the impact that it makes here. And the guys were excited finally, you know, to be ready when the ball comes out. They come out quickly. They're set, we're ready to go. We've got guys over here to the long side, to the unbalanced side, and now we're able to make a play.
Corey's energy after that play, he's going up to the crowd, and it almost felt like a home game.
Yeah, I mean, our crowd has been amazing. Our fans have been amazing. I'm glad that we've given them something to cheer about.
Final play, let's go to the touchdown to Efton Chism.
Yep, so again, being able to get Drake out of the pocket. You know, Chiz does a nice job. I think it's best served here to take a look at this from the end zone. You know, we get a little bit of the run action. Hunter does a great job here with a seal. Chiz works the inside release, is able to come flat, and then again, the ball placement on the move, really out there where only one guy is going to be able to make a play on it. Chiz goes and works at hand catch, get it out in front of his body, going to the ground. Again, now we have to secure it, which we do, and you can see the excitement, and as everybody starts to run down here, that we have for Chiz and the hard work and the effort that he's put in taking advantage of his opportunity.
Mike, this segment, I'm telling you, it's one of the best in all of the league. I watch it every week. Great to be here with you, and best of luck.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Patriots All Access is brought to you by Bank of America. What would you like the power to do? And by Sports Illustrated Tickets. 50 million sports, concerts, and theater tickets. Same seats, better prices. Fans deserve better. And by Cross Insurance, the official insurance broker of the New England Patriots.
The overriding goals for that program that we're going to build is going to be, one, to win the division.
Reiss came in the first meeting and said we're going to go win the division.
Anybody here won the division as a New England Patriot? We're building our own identity. We're building our own team. We're building our own program. Time to go! Time to go! We don't care how you got here. The only thing that matters is what we do while we're here. Why would I care about what happened last year? I'm worried about what's going to go right today.
April 7th, we said 3-3. Then the division host home playoff game, compete for championship. So we got the first one taken care of.
Welcome back to our Bob's Discount Furniture Studios. Back with Paul Perillo and Mike Dussault. Good to see you guys again. Denver is playing the Chargers. The problem is the Chargers are resting their starting quarterback.
Yeah.
So it looks like Denver's going to win this game.
That is
Correct?
a problem. I would say Denver probably is going to win the game. I wouldn't necessarily eliminate the possibility. You never know. I think Trey Lance is going to go out and play a game, Mike, and who knows, the Patriots might get some help. But yeah, if I'm going to look at this objectively, I have to think Denver is a heavy favorite.
That hurts the Patriots.
Without Herbert.
It does. I mean, you'd love to get that number one seed. Patriots are really banged up. You'd love to have that extra week of rest. But I think Paul's right. All signs are pointing to Patriots are probably going to have to play next weekend.
So the Patriots are the number 2 seed, and we know they're going to have to play a home game. Who do you want them to play?
Okay, I want to get started really at the beginning because I want to cover all bases. The Patriots will need to probably win this game to hold on to the 2 seed. Because if they were to lose and Jacksonville were to win, they could drop to 3. So I do think there's some value in trying to win this game. Who do I want to play, Steve? I really don't care. I think they're all very formidable opponents. I think Houston, the Chargers, and the Bills I could give you reasons why they all could pose problems in the postseason. If you're going to put a gun to my head, make me pick one team, I'll say the Chargers.
What do you say?
Buffalo scares me. Paul. No, of course Buffalo scares you, but I would say any one of these teams can win on any given Sunday. I think it's going to be one of those kind of playoffs. But I'm with Paul. Give me the Chargers. They're resting Justin Herbert for a reason. His hand is banged up. They are on their, 6th, 7th tackles. I mean, every team has issues, and I think every team has a reason why you think they could beat the Patriots. But when you stack it up, to me, I think that's the best opportunity for the Patriots.
I agree with you. No, I totally agree with you. But first things first, they got to take care of business against Miami. Trap game, anything coming up here that we should be concerned about? So don't sleep on the Dolphins.
No,
I get that.
The Dolphins have played well, and I give Mike McDaniel some credit for keeping them, on track. They were a disaster. The first time the Patriots played the Dolphins, they were coming off a team meeting in week 2. Players-only team meeting. So give them some credit for not throwing in the towel. This is a game the Patriots should win. They still have more talent. And like I said, I think they need to win it because you don't want to start slipping in the seedings. If you finish 2, Steve, you get 2 home games guaranteed. If you can win that first one, that second one's also going to be home. So there's value in this victory. They need to go and get it.
Yeah, and Miami is no stranger to playing a little bit of a spoiler for the Patriots as well. We've seen that in recent years. Not as much of an opportunity to knock them out of their seeding.
Mike gets triggered by this sort of thing, Steve. So he thinks back to his first season with us when they lost to Ryan Fitzpatrick.
But I will say, we don't know exactly who's going to play for the Patriots. They're going to get some guys back this week. Maybe Milton Williams comes and knocks some rust off. But still, I think Devin Achane is a really good player. He represents kind of what this Patriots defense has struggled with a lot this year. So I'd look to that player. Seeing some of these backups along the defensive line really playing well, shutting him down, not letting that run game get going.
All right, so that being said, prediction time. What do you got?
I do think that they get it done because I think it's important to them and they want to finish this season strong. I'm going to say 30-17. I think too much offense for Miami to keep up with. Quinn Ewers playing quarterback. He's been a nice story, played okay, but I don't think he has enough firepower to keep up.
Yeah, I'm with Paul. I think the Patriots roll in this one. Not quite as bad as it was last week with the Jets, but I'm going to say Patriots 28-17. Take the foot off the gas, coast to a nice win.
So what you're saying is Miami really doesn't want to be here?
I don't think so. It's going to be too cold.
Yeah, it's cold. It's always cold here in December. All right, guys, thank you very much. That'll do it for this week's edition of Patriots All Access. For Paul Perillo and Mike Dussault, I'm Steve Burton. Happy New Year, everyone.